You have to ask yourself, if all lack and all disease are from my mental condition, then that must mean that all my blessings, all my health, all my prosperity, all my abundance, that all that must be from the same thing, from my mental condition, man. You know what I'm saying? Instantly, brother, that puts you in a God type state.
Is it not written in your law that ye are gods? You understand what I'm saying? So it just depends on what level you on based on, whether you're human or whether you're immortal.
At ease. It's your boy Soul Immortal. Escaping the bottom. Brothers, y'all know just as much as I know, man. Like right now, especially in October's been a crazy month. But right now, you know, it's just a crazy time, man. And a lot of people are going through some things right now. I mean, of course, we have situations surrounding the jab, and people are losing jobs. Financial situations are different. People are losing loved ones to a number of different things. But man, it just seems like everybody is going through a thing. Like it almost feels like to me like this is just like the final chapter of this book that started in 2020 of these difficult times, right? And it's just like a lot of people are going through it, man. I remember seeing on the gram or YouTube the other day the young sister that was stressed out from being a parent, a single parent, and took her own life. I've seen just a number of other similar stories of people just breaking down, brothers. And I really just want to talk about escaping the bottom today, right? Because there is a way out. You know what I'm saying? And I know firsthand, you've heard me tell my story 1,000,001 times on how I hit rock bottom. And I'm telling you, brothers, that there is a way out, right? There's 3 steps of getting out of the bottom, man. And we're going to talk about them today. And it's crazy, man, because just before I hit, record on this camera, man, I got a text from my sister, Phoenix Rising. And it says, sometimes the best thing you can do is not think, not wonder, not imagine, not obsess. Just breathe and have faith that everything will work out for the best. It's crazy. I got that literally 3 seconds before I hit record on this button, man. So yeah, sister, I put you on blast. Appreciate that text. But yeah, man, everybody is going through it. Even I'm going through some things. I got things going on in my life, man, and madness, and it's crazy, bro. I mean, life is good, but I can feel that this final chapter is like ending, right? But again, there are 3 steps to getting, escaping from the bottom, brothers. And I want to talk about them today, right? So the first is going to be, the first thing you have to ask yourself, man, the first thing you have to do is have or take self-analysis, right? You have to analyze yourself. In other words, you have to say, how did I get here? Like what things did I do to get here, right? And it's going to be different for everybody. For some people, man, for everybody, it's pretty much going to be a vice, right? It's pretty much going to be a vice. It's going to be, like gambling. It's going to be, some brothers can't stay out those slot machines or lottery tickets or casinos enough, man. And they look up and they're in financial hardship, right? For some people, it's that drink. You might have a few martinis on the weekend. You might have a few old fashions, right? That's my go-to. And next thing you know, you waking up Monday through Friday reaching for that bottle. It might be that tree. Some people use that tree for a little recreation, but some people, overindulge in that thing, and next thing you know, they find themselves in this sunken space and can't get out, man. And for a lot of brothers, of course, it's women. In 2021, I'm assuming that every brother's DM is running over, man. And if you're the type of brother that's entertaining any sister that come your way, brother, I'm telling you, you're in for a long road, man. It's a long road you don't want to travel, man. But what I found, brothers, is, if you have trouble identifying what that vice is, if you have trouble, analyzing, what it is that got you to the bottom, You know, brother, all you have to do, man, is follow the paper trail. Look at that checking account. Look at them credit cards. See where that money is going, because money is nothing but currency. Money is nothing but currency that represents where you're vibrating at, right? So see where you're spending that dollar at, man, and it'll tell you. It'll give you a good hint on the things that have taken you to the bottom, man. But you have to analyze yourself, brothers. You have to be honest with yourself, man, and say, you know what? Like I know that I'm a creator of my own world, and I know that if I'm in a situation that I put myself here, right? Which leads me to the second point. The second point on getting the second part of escaping the bottom is understanding. And it takes me, brother, to one of my favorites, man, the master key system. And this is in part 24, man. Charles Hannell, right? It says this. It says, as all conditions are thought creations and therefore entirely mental, disease and lack are simply mental conditions in which the person fails to perceive the truth. As soon as the error is removed, the condition is removed. Now, again, let's talk about the bottom, man. The bottom is usually represented by poor health or poor financial situation. That's when most people's back is against the wall and they're like, you know what? I can't do anything else, man. Like I'm at the bottom. You have to understand, brother. I'm gonna read that again for the people in the back, man. I'm gonna read it again for the people that were running the stoplights, right? It says, as all conditions are thought creations and therefore entirely mental, disease and lack are simply mental conditions in which the person fails to perceive the truth. As soon as the error is removed, the condition is removed. But I don't think y'all understand how powerful that is. Not only is it powerful, it matches up with all these other texts we've been talking about. It matches up with the Kabbalion that we've been diving deep into in the power circle, man. And think about that. Think about that. It says all disease and lack are mental conditions. Think about that. So the first thing you need to do is say, well, dang, you know, if this is the case, you have to start pruning yourself. You have to start saying, well, what have I been feeding my mind? What have I been feeding my spirit? What are my thoughts? Because if thoughts and if lack and disease are only because of my mental status, then brother, that's what I need to check, man. But again, that's where the power is, because again, it takes you out of the victim role and it puts you in the quarterback seat. And I'm telling you, man, I say that all the time, but I'm telling you, for most people, that is the pivotal point. That is the pivotal. Like when people come out of the stage of, when people come out of the mindset of man, I'm just surfing this wave of this world, man. Like when the government does this, then I react. Then this is what's coming my way. When people get out of that mindset, because that's a victim mindset. That's a mindset of a person that doesn't know who and what they are. When people come out of that mindset, brother, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter where they are. It doesn't matter how low to the bottom they are. That's when they start coming out of that, man. Think about it, man, because I just want to sit here for a second, brothers. I love that. To say that all states, all conditions are mental, that goes back to what we just said, a video or two ago, man, talking about, you know, in the beginning when there was nothing and the only thing there was source energy. And that everything that comes up, like all matter, all situations, all the things that we can see, taste, and touch in this world are only an interruption in that God frequency. So what you have to ask yourself is what have I been interrupting this frequency with? Like what is my mind been doing? What have my thoughts been? Because you can't be at the bottom if your thoughts aren't vibrating with the bottom, brothers. I'm telling you, man, and I'm telling you, that's where the power is. That's where the power is, right? And that leads me to the third thing, right? You have to ask yourself, if all lack and all disease are from my mental condition, then that must mean that all my blessings, all my health, all my prosperity, all my abundance, that all that must be from the same thing. from my mental condition, man. You know what I'm saying? Instantly, brother, that puts you in a God type state. Instantly. If you say that all I've been thinking has put me here, brother, instantly it puts you in a state of, you know what? That I can easily get myself out of here. I can easily get myself out of here. And that third stage, man, is creation. Brothers, I want to say you have to be a creator. But the thing is this, whether you know you are a creator or not, whether you know you are creating or not, you're still doing it. You're still doing it. But we have to be in these times, man, because right now everybody's kind of going through their thing. In these times, we have to be aware, man, that something has came upon us to put us in low vibrations and made the world do a certain thing, whether it's a collective thought, right? But we have to understand, man, who and what we are. Like this is one of those this is one of those times where people will start to spread, where people will start going two different ways, where some people will get left behind. Some people won't know who they are. Some people won't tap into that, man. But I'm telling you, when you're riding on this bottom, brother, there is a way to escape it. There is a way to escape it, man. Self-analysis, understanding, and understanding that you're a creator, man.